So we got some bad news, guys. It looks like Fox has canceled another show. And you guessed it, it's The Last Man on Earth, okay? I don't understand the reasoning why. I don't understand what's the point? What's the point? I don't understand. I really don't, man. That last episode for The Last Man on Earth was so amazing. You know, and we finally got somewhere to where we had people, and there were actually more survivors, and the explanation was about to happen, and then they just canceled it. And then this is it says it on here, is like, we laughed, we cried, we farted. All right. I guess people don't get the humor, man. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I thought it was a genius show. I thought it was a show that should have won some awards. I just thought that the cast was brilliant, man. I think that, you know, let me talk about this for a second. Where the show went wrong is it was in a sort of arrested development phase, okay? Meaning that they found something special in season 1, and it was going really, really great, and then they just couldn't deliver the storyline, the plot. And so what ended up happening is that the fan base, you know what I'm saying, followed it, and as it's peaking, you know what I'm saying, we're following along with it, and we're waiting for that story. You know what I'm saying? How did this big guy become the last man on Earth? How did this happen? And we never got that answer. Instead, we went out to sea, we went to space. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do anything. It just got lost pretty much in the sauce of the show. And maybe that was it. I don't know. Maybe that was, I don't know. Maybe that was the whole reasoning behind it. You know? But 4 seasons, you know what I'm saying? 4 seasons, I thought that they would at least try to get to syndication, you know what I'm saying? To at least try to get to syndication, man. But also, with The Last Man on Earth, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Mick, and obviously with Lucifer, they're all gone, man. And I don't know the reason for it. I don't know the reason behind it. Let's see if we can find a tweet from some of the cast so that we can read that. And then after that, we'll end the show, man. It ended on a cliffhanger. It really did, man. And I wanted to find out what happened, man. You know. So it says, there will be no season. I mean, there will be no season 5 for Fox's The Last Man on Earth, starring Will Forte, which is being canceled after 4 seasons. All right, let me see. News is okay, and it says this is from Seth Meyers, man. News of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Last Man on Fox is a double gut punch. That's pretty good. Let me see. 2 great shows, man, with hilarious writing and terrific ensembles. And then this is Mary Steenburgen. She's like, but ... who will I do this with? And she has a picture of the cast in like gully outfits, man. You know, it's pretty crazy, man. That's it, man. I don't know, man. Well, let me say this too, because I started then I stopped. The show should have had a more diverse cast. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the main reason why a lot of Fox shows just fail. You know, there's a lack of diversity. There's a lack of funding, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the pilot episodes 1 through 5, they'll go really hard with the funding, and then they'll gradually start cutting back, and you start noticing it. You know, especially with like Lucifer. Season 1, you know what I'm saying, Wings came out, it was like, yo, this is crazy, it looks so real. Season 3, Wings come out, and you're just like, just stop. You know, like they have these one wings that, I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't watched Lucifer, but they have these one wings that weren't really wings, they look like chicken wings, and then in order to save money, he put them back in so quick. You know what I'm saying? Like his wings came out, you know, but then they put them back in immediately. He said something to the audience. Well, he said something to another cast member, but he said it to the audience like, hey, we're not going to be doing that because of the money or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that was the reason, but he said obviously something else. So, same thing with Last Man on Earth. They kept switching locations. but I think that they stayed in locations just a little bit, just a little bit too long, okay? They should have continually hopped to different states, and showing that these different states, you know what I'm saying, are unoccupied, you know what I'm saying? And that would have been a little bit good. And then they went to, I think Mexico was the last one. Yeah, they were going to Mexico, and then that's where they found that bunker that rose up, and those people came out. And then it ended. So maybe that was the way it was supposed to, man. So, but Tucson, Mexico, I don't know, man. Just another show that got canceled, man. We're out of here, guys. Enjoy your what you call it, man. Is that the button push? Is that the America?